Okay, here we are. We've just got a few seconds till this game starts. Once we get the lineups, I will show them to you. And let's move over here. The great chase, we have one goal till Ovechkin breaks the unbreakable record set by Wayne Gretzky. And if no, you guys weren't supposed to see. I'll just you guys want to know how I do this quite much. But you can probably tell. Um, but last game against the Chicago Blackhawks, Alexander Ovechkin set or tied Wayne Gretzky's record with Wayne in the building, and once again in the building, and we're about to get this game live. The final commercial break off of the game, real quickly. In order. Coming back with the game for Ovechkin on the starting line. I'll share it to you here. It's going to be Alexander Ovechkin, Dylan Strome, Tom Wilson, John Carlson, and Rasmus Sandin with Tyler Lehman starting in net. And for the Islanders, it will be Bill Hornbeck, Palmieri, Lee, Pelech, Pulak, and Ilya Sorokin in net. Okay, we're getting ready. Officials meeting at center ice. And we're just waiting for this grade 8, the great chase counter, to flip to 895. That's why we're all here. Okay, we're gonna watch the Monumental podcast. Wilson wraps it around their own net to Strome and up to Sandin. Wilson and Ovechkin around the blue line as Sandin walks it in but loses the puck. Luke the ball. Ferrari shoots but deflects out of play. I forgot to do the time. We'll just cut it once it gets to 1910. And they're going to take the face-off from the front left. Official talking to Spencer Carberry. Enough about what. Cut at 1916. And face-off has happened for almost simple cuff. Islanders get breaking out. Gonna dump it in. And we've They were paused, and I'm just gonna work up the ice. Gonna dump it down the ice in. To block Ferravari behind the net. Ferravari's gonna work it up. Ferrari's gonna block it around the boards. And now Islanders to head down the ice. One second. Okay, here. Chicken. Yeah. Ferrari and two Islanders in a pile up. They're now out. Now back in onto Pawnee. Gonna try and work it out. And now Eller passes it to Van Riemsdyk and gonna dump it in. Eller marks it on the board. Ferrari to Eller. Who's that? So Logan makes it in Radish and there's something getting into it. Okay. Sorry about the clock. Very close to a Capitals goal early. Radish. Radish is going to be for 300. And it's a goal. Over again. Oh my, that was close. Islanders working up. Now Ovechkin tried to drop past to Wilson, but Islanders veteran defender took it away. Now in the Washington zone, Pollock had a very bad angle. Working to neutral. Sandy fires wide of the net. Roy getting into it on the boards. Now Dowd. Beauvillier. Beauvillier. Really a former Islander. Working up the ice. No icing. Beauvillier is there. But the Islanders going to be able to force it out. And Van Riemsdyk to Ferrari. McMichael to Dubois. Dubois up the board and falls down. And he falls. And it's gonna be cause a whistle. 15:38. Capitals are gonna come back here in 12 days. And now for the face-off to Brendan's right. Manjapani's going to work out of the zone with Eller to his right. He's going to, or left top, he's going to pass right. Chikrin with a slapper is going to be stopped in traffic and going to be offside at the line angle. And we'll have both are athletes below the 50 percentile. And Charlie Langman dominating in stats except for goals for average with 65 percentile. No, he's not. I'm thinking now. He's having Charlie Langman's having your save percentage much lower than Sorokin's. Charlie Langman will cover after the Islanders try and get their first shot on. Now the Capitals will try and break out Andy to do things who was destroyed. Now Carlson going to try and work up, and that's going to be icing. Washington on the older and younger side of both. I'm not going to thank NHL Edge for this stat on the screen. This is going to come to the left of Charlie Limit and be won by Washington. And now Carlson's going to pass it off to Duke, but stopped by Dad. Now Sandy off the board. Like they're going to break out for the Islanders. The score remains 0-0 with 14 minutes remaining. Now Dowd falls down. Slot pass. Shot wide and out of play. With 13:56 remaining. And they're going to take a commercial break. But before that, really, Washington had four forwards on and one defender. That was Matt Roy. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Hello. I'm watching the hockey game right now. Yeah. The Bees. You say that? You and Jay. Yeah. Okay, we're back. The Great Chase. You can donate and make a difference. Um, well, it's glitching. Um, but, join Ovi in donating to pediatric cancer. Um, and 13:35 remain with a save from Lingman. Two shots to one shot in the Capitals' favor. Pierre looked the ball and passes to Fairbar. He's going to dump it in. Fairbar is going to force the defenders down the board. Ryan Leonard in his third or fourth NHL game just a week or two ago and was in Islanders are going to score. With 12:54 left. And once we can, we'll give you the um goal break. That was one that with the pass right into the slot and Ovechkin Horvat blocked. Ovechkin skating around his office. Van Riemsdyk in the front. Wilson's gonna be in front of the net now. Chikrin's gonna dump it in. Ovechkin's gonna go change. Out for Mangiapane. Mangiapane's gonna hold Hashing on the boards. Midfield. Slides versus X. Now Eller to Mangiapane. Now Romanzov was pinched on both sides. Now Lindgren's gonna play on the boards to the New York side of Eller. That is fires stopped. Now to Sandine. Sandine's in front. Didn't get through the traffic. New York fails to clear. Radish again. And glitch. And with 11 minutes left, the Islanders are going to score again. Sorry, but we got technical difficulties. Now, Spencer Corberry was looking at the iPad. I don't know if there was something challengeable about that. I mean, I don't know if you could say he interfered with the goalie. I mean, he did touch Langren. Oh no, he didn't. Yep, now we're gonna hard back. And there's gonna be a penalty. It's a hole. The Islanders are gonna get the power play. It's gonna be 26. Nicked out. 2 minutes holding. Nah, that's bad. So nicked out 2 minutes holding. And Capitals are gonna clear. Islanders got power play goals in 3 of their last 4. Now D'Angelo to Palmieri. Ferravari is gonna clear. Lehman's gonna make the save. And now we have the NHL Edge goal. Visualizer for the last goal. And I will show you as this play goes on. Green Duck's gonna skate up the boards. Okay, good. Circle squad by Belvoir. Assisted by Holmshaman Plop. Behind their second goal, Mark Yatko. Assisted by McLean and Romanov. It's 2-0 Islanders, 9:05. And Wilson's going to deflect that puck away and chase it. And the Islanders are going to break up. Now Ferravari's going to hit it out the boards and clear. And we've got 10 seconds left on the power play. And full strength for each team down to out of the box. And now McMichael's gonna take it away and now behind the Islanders net. It's gonna be peeled. Ovechkin's on the ice, but they're gonna get out of the zone and icing is gonna be the call. Check into Manjapani. D'Angelo is going to get it up. Ovechkin's on with the other 2-8s, Dubois and Manjapani. Puck's behind the Islanders' net. D'Angelo is going to get it out, won't be able to get out, and 3-on-2. Blocked by Sandin, and Lindgren's going to get the stop. John Palmieri's out. The Islanders continue to Islanders continue their pressure. Washington has 5 shots. Islanders have 4. Islanders have 2 goals. Caps have none. We'll take a break and we'll be back right after this. And we're back. If Ovechkin were to break this record tonight, he would do it in the same amount of games. Gretzky scored 894. Now Wilson's gonna bring it up the board and chase it. Sure. Ferravari under Bovillier's feet and to Radich. And Bovillier is gonna get a shot on. I'm sorry, we just keep getting technical difficulties. I have 2 screens, but the one I'm watching is ahead of the other one. So it's not close. And Islanders gonna try and lift it to the other side of the ice, and the Capitals gonna retrieve it and put it down in the Islanders' zone. Now Leonard to keep it in. Dubois. Michael. Michael gonna defend And now back to Dubois. Dubois shoots. Stopped in traffic. Just under 6 minutes to play in this first period. It's 2-0. Islanders on top. Mangiapane and Rizak. And Leonard tries to get it in. And another TV timeout. We will go to the TV timeout. As the shots are 7-5. If New York gets another shot before Washington could get another one, be 6-7 shots. Which the kids would love. Ed Leon's his wife just in front of um the Capitals best players, TJ Oshie, Nicholas Backstrom. I think Devontae Smith probably was also there. They're betting on the ice. The captain is on the ice. He could score here. He's getting ready for a win and hopefully a goal. They don't win it. The Islanders back. Restore from Pellex going to be wide. Lightman's backed up by Hunter Shepard because Thompson is out. The team was the Islanders going to exit their end zone. Radish tries to beat and having more Radish has been showing dominance too. The veteran's been on 3 different lines tonight. The Islanders gonna work up the ice. Roy's gonna pass it behind the net. Nobody there to retrieve. Now the Islanders gonna try and send it back behind the net. Behind the back. Up at top, the shot goes way wide into the outside the trapezoid. Roy to play to him. And now the Isles come through center, but won't get past the Capitals defense and Dean. And now they're going to try and get up the ice as the puck goes out of play. 3:03 remain. And inside the Islanders zone after the face-off just outside of it. The Islanders going to try and pick out which they will, and now in the Capitals zone. Leonard was not looking at the puck. It stopped. Somehow that's ice, and I did not like that. I think that the goalie touched it or it hit the net. Ovechkin needs one goal to break the record, as you can see once I flip to it. It's already there. Lots of Caps fans in the building tonight, or today, not tonight. Every time he's over the bench, every time he touches the puck, everyone's like, oh, here it goes. Wilson stops at the red line. Gonna pass it back to Ovechkin. Ovechkin leaves it back to Checker. 135 stop us from intermission live. Ovechkin almost. And now Siplakov's gonna work through center. Wilson lays a hit after the whistle is blown, and here we go. It's a fight. Wilson just tore off the fishbowl off um his head. Pajot has the person with the fishbowl. Ovechkin and the ice never up. Ravish hits the puck into the corner. Eller lays a hit, and so does Ferrari. Eller in front of the from below the goal into the front right in the final minute of the first period. 56.5 seconds to go in the first. Two ball getting pressured in the corner by Peugeot. Sandine fires glove save. Sorokin. 42.6 seconds now. Since February 1st, Alex Ovechkin has had 18 goals. Doesn't let us get a chance to be off our feet between the goals. Nick Michael's going to try and stop the Islanders from getting out of the zone, but they will, and now we're going to work up ice. 27 seconds left. Toe drag shot. Sam was going to knock Sandine's stick out of his hands, which was not kind. Drew ball. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, and the sun will sound. We'll take a break as it's intermission. We'll be back in 5 minutes for intermission live and then take another break. We're waiting for the great chase counter to get another goal. Which it went from 892 to 894 in 2 days. Alex Ovechkin, Hockey Fights Cancer, the V Foundation, and the NHL, and the Capitals are partnering together to fund the cure for pediatric cancer. Every goal he scores, he will donate, and you can help. We'll be back after this break. We're getting ready. Alex Ovechkin should score. He should. We would like to see the great eight score uh, another goal from his career. Um, we want to see it. We got around 3 minutes till second period puck drop. It's 2-0 Islanders. Only one penalty, and that was against Washington. But they have 8 face-off wins, 7 hits, 10 block shots, and 3 giveaways. But look at the edge visualizer. And now let's move upstairs as they break out. Cross right to the middle, and it's in. So before that, and Mark Gatcomb with the 2 Islanders goals. The Capitals are going to play their next home game is against the Blue Jackets. The day before that, they also play the Blue Jackets. Leonard Dubois and McMichael starting on forward. Sandine Carlson starting on defense and Lindgren starting on goal. Over. And it's the scoreboard. Leonard's getting up ice. Now the Islanders gonna go up ice. Leonard being physical. Wrister from Lee deflected away. Now D'Angelo fires. Lingman with the stop. Rebound out. And with 19:05, there's going to be an icing call against Washington. Now Carson banks it up the boards, and it's going to go on the play. It was tipped out of play, so no penalty. Finland's getting back in their seats after intermission. Now Islanders are going to work up ice from their end zone across the red line, dump in from Mayfield. That and now Capitals going to work up ice. And I think it's going to be the goal. Um, dump in for Washington. Ovechkin's on the ice. Now he's off the ice. No, never mind, there's not. So, to Ovechkin. Ovechkin shoots. Sorokin stops it. Ovechkin Nope. Through the paint. Mary to drag deflected away. No. Ovechkin's getting off the ice. And Vold. Mangiapane working up ice now. Islanders want to work the other way. It's a tug of war, but instead you're pushing a pole. No ice. On the net, Eller's getting pushed out. No call. Sandine gonna challenge. Washington's 19-12-6 when allowing the first goal in any game. Carlson looked clear in. Leonard just hurt the wraparound, not able to get it in. Leonard and Roy to Leonard. Pucks in Dubois. Bolivia. Van Riemsdyk. Bolivia, I mean, sorry. And now Jekrin blocked by Seplakov. And now they'll regroup. Dowd, Bolivia, and the Islander are all in the group. Dowd and Van Riemsdyk with the pressure on the Islanders. Now Jekrin will wait behind the net. They're going to work up ice. Ovechkin's on the ice. He could get it there. Oh! Sorokin is not being very kind. Here's Ovechkin. Penalty call coming up. I forgot to Caps fans know who's on the power play, and that is the greatest goal scorer of all time, Mr. Alexander Ovechkin. 22 and it's and they're going to take a break, and so will I. We'll be back after. after this. We're back. We're gonna have the grape juice counter up there heated on the ice. After the stalemate on the draw. Alexander Ovechkin, he scores! The chase is over! Alex Ovechkin scores! The great chase is over! It is done! The great chase is over! Wow! And that's how it all ends. Wayne Gretzky's legacy will never be forgotten, and neither will Alex Ovechkin's. Wayne Gretzky's making his way down to the ice out of his booth. Everybody on their feet. Islanders leave the bench to congratulate him. And now a ceremony to take place. We're going to be here for a while. And of course, I was looking away for a second. Oh my, wow, I'm shaking. Whoa. It's his 895th career goal, the NHL's most all time. And Wayne Gretzky's out of the booth. He's walking down to go congratulate the Islanders off the bench. Wish I could show you this without getting copyrighted. In the middle of the ice, they had so many camera people ready to walk on the ice. Deadly Odysseus, his wife, Nicholas Backstrom, Devontae Smith-Pelly, TJ Oshie, all up there. All Ovechkin's giving all the trainers, all the coaches, and everybody a hug. the OV chants. OV, OV, OV. Everybody has their phones out. Ovechkin has passed most goals all time. Well, and he takes a dive when he scores that. Superman to center ice. And they're getting ready for the ceremony to congratulate Ovechkin for the most of all time. The Islanders now shaking his hand. And now there's nobody in front of Ovechkin. He has the most 40 goal seasons above the age of 35, the most goals in NHL history, the most game-winning goals. Wayne Gretzky, the commissioner now at the ice, Wayne Gretzky, and the commissioner giving him a hug. March 23rd, 1994, I think. Wayne Gretzky set the record. And now Alexander Ovechkin scores his most. Oh my gosh. They're all wearing the Great Chase shirts. And Ovechkin's wife now on the ice. His mom, his kids, and his father-in-law, I think. Both Sergei and Ilya, his kids on the ice. This is amazing. And I'm so glad for Monumental Sports Network who was able to broadcast these games after they negotiated with the NFL. And Craig Lawlin is back in the studio. Remember when he was at 600 goals? Remember when he was at 800 goals? 802 goals. And now 800. his mom giving a message on the big screen pre-recorded. Ovechkin has tears in his eyes and he wouldn't. Did I even stop the clock? I did. I mean, I think the game's over now, right? I think the game's over. Right? Am I correct? But Ovechkin will not stop scoring. If I'm able to jump the tower. Ovechkin's being called up to the carpet right now, but I had to go shake the Islanders coach's hands. Stick taps from the Islanders. Wow. They're giving Ovechkin a painting of him kissing the cup, a slap shot, and Wayne Gretzky. Gretzky now getting handed the mic.